Hey, it's Phila, and you're watching Phila TV, the ultimate YouTube channel. I'm a cinematographer, just a dude with a camera. All right, today on the Gearhead Gardener, we are going to be spending some time looking at our maple trees and kind of generally just giving you a little tour of the nursery. So if this is something you're interested in, let's get started. All right, so much going on today in the shop. It's a nice early morning. Let's do a little coffee walk, see what's going on out here. Even though we got lots to do, it's finally cooling off around here. You can spend a little time in the garden and get caught up on outdoor projects instead of just being in my nice air-conditioned shop. All right, this is just a little morning coffee walk I take. Check out what's going on in the nursery area. I like the way the sun comes through the maple tree leaves. That's why I move it over here this time of year. As the sun, as you can see, is over on this side. It brightens it up nicely. Check out the geisha gone wild. It's just completely leafing out on this first week of autumn. Because I spent the whole summer in the shade, and I've picked all the dead leaves off, and it's flushing out a little bit late, but that's pretty cool. Same thing with all these. This is a Shin de Shoujo that had its problems, but look how nice that's looking. And even the little Chinese elms look good with the sun coming through. Yep, taking a break in the shop. See, we got a mess going on back here with the spare 64 bug, just in case it's needed. What's going on in here? I'll give you a little peek of the purple. As you can see, we've been working a little bit on the Plumerias. Got a couple cuttings going. And even the sun looks good coming through the leaves here. Big old Veracruz lace leaf maple. It's a dissectum, they call it. And I got that little oaks going on down here. Let's come take a look. Been growing all these little oaks from acorns. You see, some of them are doing pretty good, but I'm going to make a little white oak tree forest once these go into dormancy. And this is kind of a back lot. I got car parts stored back here and stuff that I want to try and keep out of this early autumn sun. All right, as you can see, it's about 11 a.m. The sun comes up in the morning over this orange tree and is undisturbed in the sky all the way around, and it'll set on the other side of these palm trees. So nothing gets any shade and everything gets fried all day back here. Didn't have too many flowers this year. But that's part of the problem with growing them in pots. You just can't get them to flower great. And as you can see, the sun coming through the yuccas. How nice is that? And I got lots of work to do in here. One thing about all the summertime damage is you get lots of fresh starts. So on some of these bigger trees, I'm gonna air layer these out. And even the Thrumpenberg has got some great signs of life. All right, I can feel it already warming up. They said it's gonna even get hotter today. I had a few things I gotta do. I gotta move this blue bug around because I gotta get into the shed. And I gotta get jumping back on these projects here. As you can see, I got my 82 Puma GTI sitting here. Got a couple of things to do to dial it in. Got a couple plant projects going on. As you can see, if I could lift this, there's a nice little maple tree there. How's this for a little fern? I just dug this up. This was growing in one of my maple trees. I potted that up nicely. All right, back to work. All right, and before it gets too hot, we've got to get back over here and try and get a little bit of work done on the blue 64 or something. Okay, a little bit of a mess, so I want to get this thing going. Okay, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's starting to cool off a bit. As you can see earlier, it was 85 in the shop, 85 outside. So this time of year, I move all my maple trees over to this section so they can start getting some morning sun. They're normally way back here where these chairs are, and I have umbrellas everywhere so they don't get any sun. You can see a couple of VW pans there. They're usually back here out of the sun. And I've just moved my plumerias over here. You can see I still have umbrellas because it gets so hot it just fries the leaves. And I just moved all the yuccas over on this side. They're gonna all need some attention. So you can see how these are getting just fried from the sun. It just gets so hot here. I'm gonna get in here and pot some more of these up in groups of 3 to add to the collection. We got a few fruit trees and stuff going on back here. And I'm gonna go ahead and get this whole area managed. You see that sun comes straight across. These palm trees don't help much. It comes across this afternoon and just cooks everything over on the side. I wish I had a couple more big trees over there. But like I said, got plenty to do in the shop. So you can see we got projects everywhere. But also too, it's autumn. And I want to spend a little bit of time with my plants. And so I'm focusing mainly on maples. Since the beginning of autumn, they have shed most of their leaves, but they were fried from the summer, but in the shade, they didn't drop their first set of leaves. So they said second set waiting. As I defoliate these, you can see fresh leaves springing up. Well, this one I just cropped down, but this one, every leaf was dead on it. Picked all the leaves off. Next day, all brand new leaves. Same thing over here with the Geisha Gone Wild. This is a coral bark that was really beautiful last year. There were some great pictures of it in the early morning sun. The bark turned bright red. It just looked great, but then it just got, the tips were too long, kind of like this one here. So they stuck out into the sun and just would get cooked. So I've cut that one down a little bit. I propagated some of the branches. And let's see what happens. Like here we am. I'm Jojo. And there's a couple of little projects down there. And just your standard maple. My Cinda Shoujo. Should be bright pink, but it's been, like I said, in the shade, trying to get protected from the sun, and it all got fried and we lost all the tips on it, which gave me the opportunity to chop it down. And it's gonna get a lot of ramification, but it's starting to turn pink a little bit as it sits out here in the sun for the second day. I'm not sure if I killed these or not, but these were, might have to wait till next year. These are Trompenbergs. I have a big issue with my Trompenberg where I bought it, had already been cropped, but you could see I'm losing all the bark. And it's got one branch that's still alive and it's got brand new little leaves coming out. defoliated it. So it's still got some life. So I'm gonna go ahead and air layer the rest of this out of here. And then take one big cut real far down. Let's see if we can get it to live. But as I cut it off, you could see it was dry. And here we have just a common mountain maple that last year, without me even realizing it, had some great colors and dropped the leaves. It was really nice. And I noticed on the same day, a tree around the corner from my brother-in-law's house did the same thing. That was, I guess, a mountain maple as well. I don't know. This is from Costco. It was about 40 bucks. Doing a whole video on this one, so stay tuned for that. I'm gonna follow this through the rest of the season and watch the colors change and the leaves fall. Okay, even though I could sit here and look at this tree all day long and some of the other things I got growing around here, still got stuff to do in the shop here. And then eventually got to get something going on the grill. All right, so that's it. That's my video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell and come along with me on this journey as I work on cars, work on trees, and work on the grill. Thanks for watching. Phila TV. Ciao.